Imagine waking up tomorrow night. You look up at the sky, and the moon is gone. No explosion, no warning, just darkness. At first, it might seem beautiful, but within days, Earth would begin to change in terrifying ways. By the end of this video, you'll discover whether humanity could survive without the moon, or if this would be the beginning of the end. The moon isn't just a pretty object in the sky. It plays a critical role in keeping Earth stable. First, the moon stabilizes Earth's tilt. Earth is tilted at about 23.5 degrees, which gives us seasons. Without the moon, this tilt would start to wobble wildly, from almost 0 degrees to over 45 degrees. That alone would completely destroy the climate as we know it. Second, the moon controls ocean tides. Its gravity pulls the oceans back and forth, creating the tides that regulate marine life and weather systems. And finally, the moon has influenced life on Earth for billions of years, from animal behavior to human sleep cycles. So what happens when all of that disappears? Within days of the moon disappearing, tides would almost completely stop. Oceans would become far more still. This might sound harmless, but tides are essential for life. Many marine species depend on tides to reproduce, find food, survive. Without tides, coral reefs would begin to collapse, coastal ecosystems would die, massive food chains would break apart, fishing industries would collapse worldwide, leading to global food shortages. But the oceans aren't the biggest problem. Without the moon stabilizing Earth, the planet would slowly start to spin and tilt unpredictably. This would cause extreme summers where temperatures become unbearable, brutal winters that freeze entire continents. Some regions could experience permanent ice ages, while others burn endlessly. Weather patterns would become violent and unpredictable. Hurricanes, superstorms, and droughts would become more common. Entire ecosystems would collapse, and then humanity would feel the real impact. Nights would become completely dark. No moonlight, no natural illumination. This would disrupt human sleep cycles, increasing depression, anxiety, health problems. Agriculture would suffer badly due to climate instability. Navigation would become harder. Humans have used the moon to track time and direction for thousands of years. Cities near the coast would face flooding or extreme dryness. Governments would struggle to adapt. Society wouldn't collapse instantly, but over decades, survival would become harder and harder. So, could we fix it? Could humanity build an artificial moon? In theory, we could create massive orbital structures to reflect sunlight or stabilize Earth. But in reality, the moon's mass is far too large to replace. Current technology isn't even close. Some scientists believe humanity would need to move underground, build climate-controlled cities, artificially stabilize Earth's axis. Even then, survival wouldn't be guaranteed. The moon may look silent and distant, but without it, Earth would never be the same. So next time you see the moon in the night sky, remember, it might be the reason we're still alive. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more mind-blowing space mysteries. And comment below, do you think humanity would survive without the moon?